3.5, write and graph equations of lines. We're going to find equations of different lines. First thing is to recall slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is when we have our y equals form, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So from a graph, we can easily indicate, or sometimes very easily indicate, the y-intercept. The y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. So my b is 4. You can count spaces or use the coordinates to find the slope. So the slope would be 4 minus -2 over 0 minus 3, which is 6 over -3, which is -2. It is downhill, so we would expect a negative slope. And then we just substitute it into our general form, y equals mx plus b, m is -2, and b is 4. Okay, writing an equation of a parallel line, you may want to use point slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m x minus x1, or you can still use y equals mx plus b, and I'll show you how you can do either one. So the first thing is it's asking us to write the line parallel to y equals 2x minus 3, going through the point -1, 1. So the first thing I need to do is find the slope from the given line, which is 2. Then I don't care about that line anymore. A slope that's parallel is going to be the same. So we can do two things here. We can choose to use our y minus y1, you can look at those as x1 y1, equals 2 times x minus x1. Then rearrange, and then add the 1. So that's one way. Or the other way is to find the y-intercept using mx plus b. So my y is 1, my m is 2, my x is -1, and you solve for b. So 1 equals -2 plus b, so b equals 3. And then it just leads me still to the same y equals 2x plus 3. So there are two ways that you can do that. You can check the equations are correct by graphing them. In that last example, you could use a graph to check y equals 2x minus 3, and is that parallel to y equals 2x plus 3. We're writing a line perpendicular to a line, and we are missing a little x in here. Okay, so we need perpendicular. So the first thing I do is I find my given slope. Then I don't care about that anymore. Perpendicular is the opposite sign, reciprocal. And then we do the same thing as before. Now we have a point and we have a slope. So again, choose which method you like. I'm just going to go ahead and do y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y minus 3 equals 1/2 x minus 1. Add 3. And that would be my answer. So you have few things to try here. So pause the video, try them on your own. It really is helpful if you try things on your own, and then restart the video and see if you're correct. Okay, so hopefully you were able to get those answers correct. The last one there, you have a vertical line and a horizontal line. They are perpendicular. Everything else, hopefully you were able to follow along. Again, you do not have to use the point slope form. If you like to solve for b using y equals mx plus b, you should still get the same result. This is the end of day 1.